cos rule, and area. So simple sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, and in further trigonometry, you will be using sine rule, cosine rule, area of triangle, and part of bearing. So first basic concept is that of Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is always longest side squared is equal to sum of two other sides squared again. So that is Pythagoras theorem, and it applied only on a right angled triangle. So one example is when you have 7 and 4, if you need to find d, this is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. This is other form, you can write them like this as well, where base and perpendicular could be switched, but hypotenuse is always the longest side and always opposite to 90 degrees. So 7 square is equal to 4 square plus d square. That is 49. 4 square is 16 is equals to d square. And 49 minus 16 is 33. So d square is equals to 33, square root both sides. D is equals to 5.74. Now this time we are not doing positive negative on both sides. Like whenever we do square root on both sides, we use plus minus sign because we know we are dealing with length and length cannot be negative. First exercise based on the same concept. For questions 1 to 6, find the length of the sign labeled X. All lengths are in centimeter. Haris, try the first one. Ali, try the third one. Are you doing it orally or writing it?
Writing.
Okay.
Twelve. Question. Oh,
Okay.
okay,
Haris
sorry.
was doing number 1, but yes, for third it is 12. Ali, what about you? Are you getting this answer?
Yes, so I got 12.
And for question one is 5.
Yes, for question 1 it is 5. I'm trying number 2. Hypotenuse in all these cases, hypotenuse in second is missing. So hypotenuse square is equals to 5 square plus 12 square. So x square is equals to 25 plus 144. X square is equals to 144 plus 25 is 169, square root on both sides, that is 13. So x is 13. Try this, Harris. Number 4. Ali, try number 5. And I'll do number 6.
24.
24 is correct.
And for
Yes.
mine is 8.
Haris, 8 is correct. Okay. The two shorter sides of right angle triangle are 33 and 56 millimeter. Find the length of the hypotenuse. So see, this is just a different way to represent it. Lengths are given and it is given that it is shorter. And we know hypotenuse is always the longest side and to one side of the equation. So hypotenuse square is equal to 33 square plus 56 square. And now we can simplify. So hypotenuse is equals to square root of 33 square plus 56 square. I'm punching all of this in one go in
65.
calculator.
65
Okay.
करते हैं.
So 65 millimeter.
It is.
The hypotenuse of the right angle triangle is 85 meters and one of the shorter side is 36. Find the length of the other side. So 85 on one side, 36 plus one of the sides, let's say that's x. So 85 squared minus 36 squared and then square root of answer, I'm getting 77. Any doubt?
No.
4.1b. In question 1 to 9, find the length of the side labeled x, giving your answer as exact values. All lengths are in centimeters. I'm ignoring question 1, 2, and 3. We just practiced 6 to 8 questions of this type. Let's do question number 5 or 4 as well. There are two missing sides. So how will you handle this side? Question 4.
They will be 6
Hypotenuse
square
square.
is equal to x square plus x square.
Very good. So that's 36 is equals to 2x square.
2x square
2
36
divided on this side is 18.
plus
And x is equals to square root 18. And we are also dealing with surds. So this could be written as 3 square root 2. Your calculator should give this answer. If not, there are other ways that we can write it in surd form. Okay. Question number 5. Find x. Both of you, same question.
Uh, 6.5 or 6.5.
I'm getting 8.7. Let Ali complete as well. Then we'll
Oh,
discuss.
I'm getting 85. Root 85.
You're getting square root 85. Okay, let's see. Let me have some more writing space. So this is chapter 4, trigonometry. And this is our question. Three, three, 7, and x. And this is 90. First of all, I'm going for this side because this is right angle triangle. And if I go for x, that side was unknown. So let me label this y. So that would be 7 square is equal to 3 square plus 5 square. Any disagreement?
Yes, I forgot to
No.
list.
So this is 49 is equals to 9 plus y square. This is 40 is equals to y square. And square root on both sides. Y is equal to square root 40. I'm sorry, Ali, you were saying something?
No, sir.
Okay. So this is equal to square root 40. Now I'm using this upper side, which is y, this full side, which is 6, and x. So x square is equals to 6 square plus square root 40 squared. So x square is equals to 36 plus 40, which is 76. So squaring both sides, I get x is equals to square root 76, which could be written as 2 square root 19 or in decimals as 8.71 or 72 rounded.
Okay.
Number 6. Now 5 and 3. 5 square is equal to 3 square plus ba squared. 25 minus 9 is equals to ba squared. Ba squared is equal to 16. Square root both sides. We're getting ba as 4. So this ba is 4. If that's 4, this is also 4 because it is given that they are isosceles. And having said that, I can now use these two. So x square is equal to 4 square plus 4 square. That is 16 plus 16, 32. Square root both sides. X is equals to square root 32, which is equal to 4 square root 2. Try number 7.
So 6.64.
Okay, maybe rounding error. I'm getting 6.63. So that is correct. Aris, what are you getting?
I'm telling.
Sorry?
I am still doing.
Okay. Aris, you still have access to this sheet and Ali also? The one note?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I got 6.633.
Okay, so
No.
that's correct. Number 8 is a bit easy in comparison to that. So simply hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. One side is x plus 8 whole square, the other side is x, the third side is 12. You only have to be careful with the algebraic expansion of the formula. So this is a plus b whole square. That is a square plus b square plus 2ab 16x. Most of the students just miss out this part. So this is x square plus 144. X square cancels out with x square. So collecting like terms on one side. So this is 16x is equals to 144 minus 64. 16x is equals to 144 minus 64 is 80. X is equals to 80 by 16. So I'm getting 5. X is equals to 5. Question is done. I'm just rechecking if that is correct. So if x is 5, I can substitute and write 12, 5 and 8 plus 5 is 13. And just checking if it is true. 13 square is equal to 12 square plus 5 square. 169, 144 plus 25. 169 equals 169. So let's say yes. That won't be necessary in exam. I just checked it during class. Question 9, exact same nature. Let's look at question 10. Nature is same, but we have unknown variables on two sides. So let's try this. I hope you remember these formulas. A plus b whole square,
Yes,
a
sir.
minus b whole square, and a plus b into a minus b. First one was a square plus 2ab plus b square. Second was a square. What should I write?
A square plus what is this? A square plus no, minus a square minus 2ab.
Minus 2ab, that's right.
Yes, yes.
And the last one is again plus b square. Ali, do you remember these?
Yes, sir.
So this is a square minus b square. Because sometimes you may get x minus something as well. Question number 10. This is 15 and x plus 2 and x plus 7. So we go in our order, longest side on one side, two shorter sides on the other side, squared and added. A square plus b square plus 2ab. 15 square is 225 plus a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now x square cancels out with x square. I'm having x at two different places. So 14x minus 4x and then taking all the numbers on right hand side. 225 plus 4 minus 49. This is 10x is equals to 225 minus 49 and plus 4 is 180. So x is equals to 180 by 10. X is equals to 18. UNITS units. Using Pythagoras theorem in 3 dimensions. Now, you sometimes need to have a strong vision because these lines in orange and green, this will not be given in exam. So if the examiner is asking you to find AD, so I can use AB and BC to find AC first. So I'm finding AC, that is diagonal. So AC squared is on the other side, 12 square plus 9 square. Square root both sides. So it would look like this. We can directly use this as well. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. And then we do square root on both sides, and then this square and square root cancels out. So when we are finding hypotenuse, the longer side, we can directly use this complete formula. If you remember in coordinate geometry, we used to do this, that length of these two coordinates is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square the root. Do you remember this formula?
Yes.
So you can use Pythagoras. This is also Pythagoras theorem. So you can use Pythagoras theorem directly in this form. So AC is equals to squaring of both shorter sides and then square root. So using it to get the numerical value plus 9 squared, I'm getting 15. Now I know AC is 15. I'm using AC and using CD to find AD. So AD is equals to square root of AC, which is 15 squared plus 8 squared. So square root 15 square plus 8 square punched in calculator, and I'm getting 17. Any confusion till now?
No, sir.
Now I want you to try this with me. Whenever you are given a three-dimensional shape and you are sure that we will be using 12 and 9 and 8. For example, if I tell someone that you start from A and you have to reach point D, so you might tell them to move towards F and then G and then D. That is one way. You may tell them AF, FG, and GD. The other way could be you may tell them that travel towards this unknown point, no name is given, then towards E and then towards D. But do you notice that these are only 3 lines? If I choose this bottom first, that is AB, then BC, then AD, these are always 3 because one is in X direction, the other is in Y direction, the third is in Z direction. Or we can say length, breadth, and height. So these 3 are always used, and when these 3 are used, you can find AD directly by squaring all 3 of them. That is 12 square plus 9 square plus 8 square. See if you get the same answer. I'm getting 17. Please recheck.
Yes, sir. I also got 17.
Oh,
Sir, I got the same.
thank you. So either we do it step by step or we do it directly. Both are acceptable. I think Ali just rejoined. Ali, did you get this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 4.1c. Find the length of the diagonal of rectangle of length 9 centimeter and width 4. So this is straight away two sides. And length of diagonal would be 9 square plus 4 square whole square root. 9 square plus 4 square whole square root is square root 97. So square root 97, or if we are to write in decimals, this is 9.85 up to 3 significant figures. Number 2 says a square has diagonal of length 10. Find the side length of square. Try this. I'm getting 5 square root 2. Ali still doing?
Yes, sir. So I got 10 under root 2.
You got 10 and root 2.
Yes, sir. I think I did wrong.
Let's check. Square has a diagonal length of 10. If I draw this square and this is the diagonal, that is 10. So if that's square, this should be x and x on both sides.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I get it.
So this is 10 squared is equals to x squared plus x squared, which could be written as
Yes,
100 is equals to 2x squared, and then x square is equals to 50. You took 1x?
yes, sir. I will mislead you too. Yes, sir.
Okay. So 5 square root 2. Harish, shall we move on next question?
Yes, sir.
Number 3. A 4-meter ladder rests against a vertical wall with its foot 2 meter from the wall. So this is wall, that's the ladder which is 4 meters and it is 2 meters away from the wall. And this must be 90 degrees. How far up the wall does the ladder reach? So this is unknown. If you have this much practice, you may write it directly that 4 square minus 2 square whole square root is x. But it's advisable you write the first line always to avoid any silly mistake. So I'm getting 2 square root 3, approximately equal to 3.46 meters. Please confirm if you're getting the same answer. Did you get this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Try number 4 and do it directly.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Length of diagonal which is marked. Direct in one go.
Okay. (13.6 centimeters).
13.6 is correct.
Mhm.
Number 5 says find the length of the diagonal of a rectangular room of length 5 meter, 3 meter, and 2.5. I'm skipping this again. Exactly same nature question. Number 6 says find the height of the rectangular box of length 8 centimeter, width is this, and length of diagonal is given this time. So we have one side, we have other side, and the height is unknown. So that would be 11 on one side. That was square root height square plus 8 square plus 6 square. Or we can just ignore this square root and take squares on all sides. So longest side, the diagonal on one side and all three sides on the other side, and this was positive sign. So making h the subject is h square minus 8 square minus 6 square is equal to 8 square. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So I'm getting square root 21. Height is equals to square root 21, which is 4.58 centimeters. Question number 7 says an airplane flies equal distances southeast and then southwest. Okay, north, south, east, west. So it first flies southeast and then it flies southwest. An airplane flies equal distances southeast and then southwest to finish 120 kilometers due south of its starting point. So this and then this. So 120 kilometers due south of its starting point. This is 120. This is x, and that's 90 degrees. How long is each part of its journey? So we have to find x. This is just like the one we did diagonal when the diagonal of square was 10. So 120 squared longest side is equal to x square plus x square, and we solve for x. So 120 squared is 14400 divided by 2 square root of answer. So we get x is equals to 60 square root 2, approximately equal to 84.9 kilometers, one part of journey. Number 8. The diagonal of a rectangle exceeds the length by 2 centimeters. The width of the rectangle is 10 centimeters. Find the length. Try this. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
This is a bit different question.
Sir, if uh, uh,
Yes, Ali?
it said equal distance is south to east and then south to west. So it will
Yes.
be from south to east, there's one line, and then south to west, there's another line.
You're
And
talking
it's
about question 7, right?
yes, sir.
Okay.
And
This is basically this way.
but
If the plane starts from point A
yes, sir.
and the southeast direction. So this is one. Now the
Yes,
point
sir.
is plane is at point B.
Yes, sir.
It travels again in southwest direction. So this is its new travel. And the question
Yes, sir.
confirms that he ends up to south of the starting point.
Yes,
So
sir.
he ends up at position C.
So it's 60 and 60, so we'll find that.
Yes, this was 120, and then we work out and got 60 square root 2
Yes,
for
sir.
each of this.
Yes, sir.
And now you have to try question number 8. Diagonal of a rectangle. Can you tell me what values you are using?
For type 2 and negative type
Width of the rectangle is 10 centimeters.
10. Yes, sir. This is type
And the length, the diagonal of rectangle exceeds the
exceeds
length
by
by 2. So if
x
length is
exceed
x, this should be x by 2. Are you
x by.
using these three sides?
Yes, sir.
Hypotenuse on one side and other two sides on the right side. Actually, I have next class in few minutes. That's why I jumped in. A square plus b square plus 2ab is equal to x square plus 100. X square cancels out. 4 goes on the other side. 4x is equals to 100 minus 4, 96. And 96 divided by 4 is 24. So find the length. Length is 24 centimeters. Do practice these remaining questions. And there were 1 to 2 parts which we left behind, which had the same nature. This is exercise 4.1c, page number 124. Please note that and try these remaining questions. We will discuss any problem you face and then move on to the next exercise. Anything you would like to ask before we end?
No,
No,
sir.
sir, nothing.
Sorry?
Nothing, sir.
No, sir.
See you tomorrow, inshallah. Take care.